It seems like they've made a lot of promises that they haven't kept.
Well, anyone who lives or works in New Orleans knows all too well the hassles of a boil water advisory.
Certainly, and it's not much easier when a typical summer storm threatens to flood homes and businesses. The Sewage and Water Board's unreliable power system is at the root of these problems, and plans are in place for a major upgrade.
And Chief Investigative Reporter Greg LaRose says the utility's track record leads some to question whether it can get the job done right.
There's been a lot of fanfare for a new Entergy substation at the Sewage and Water Board plant that will replace outdated and unreliable steam turbines. But there are other parts of this project that are just as critical.
Let's compare the project to buying a century-old home, one that even has all of its original antique appliances. You know you're going to want to make some improvement, but there's a catch. You can't replace any of those old appliances, even if they're unreliable.
If you just look at the basic system you're dealing with, there's already a risk in terms of their reliability of operation.
The brand new state-of-the-art power substation will go online in a couple of years, but the drainage, drinking water, and sewage treatment systems are generations old. Getting this archaic equipment to run on modern power requires two key elements.
I think it could be a significant disaster if that's not done well.
Kim Jovanovich is on the electrical engineering faculty at UNO. He says one linchpin of this project is a device called a frequency converter.
Frequency converters are complex machinery. To explain how they work, I'm going to use a simple machine, this bike. So the new substation is going to be generating a high-speed power, high frequency, but the old Sewage and Water Board equipment runs on low-frequency electricity. The frequency converter, like the gears on a bike, is going to slow that power down.
That frequency converter makes all the difference between whether we drown or whether our cars are ruined or whether, we survive.
The other key element of the power upgrade is a process called integration. Think of it as rewiring that old house. The challenge will be integrating the new system while the Sewage and Water Board still relies on its old power supply. And the utility's leader acknowledges its recent performance history leads many to question whether it can pull off this complicated task.
So it's a very legitimate question, and hopefully we're addressing it very responsibly from the onset.
When it comes to operating the new and improved power system, Ghassan Corbin says his staff will be trained and ready, but he understands not everyone shares his optimism.
What would your message be to customers in regards to confidence levels with this strategy moving forward on power?
It cannot be lost on people that we have a lot of dedicated and strong, skilled people in the Sewage and Water Board. Can we do better in some areas? Hands down.
It seems like they've made a lot of promises that they haven't kept.
Melissa Lilly has doubts. She lives near the Carrollton plant. Her neighborhood deals with ear-splitting noise from the oldest turbine and the backup generators that have become a main power source. Lilly says there needs to be more accountability when it comes to the Sewage and Water Board.
My main concern is that when issues do arise and if something does go wrong with the integration, like who's going to step up and say I'm at fault and how do we fix it?
Sometimes Mother Nature will overwhelm any system that you build. And that's why we've been so steadfast about standing up a redundant system from within.
Corbin says plans call for the $20 million purchase of 2 new turbines as a fail-safe should the new substation ever go down. That's on top of the $74 million for the new substation, 2 frequency converters, and integration. But even in the face of future financial obstacles or pitfalls from the past, some see a chance for the Sewage and Water Board to right the ship.
This is an example that we can say, we can do things right around here when we put our minds to it and not just kind of band-aid it together and halfway do it properly.
For WDSU Investigates, I'm Greg LaRose.
All right, we'll be watching. You can find more from our interview with the Sewage and Water Board Director right now online at WDSU.com.